Alright YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy Andrew. We're back at it today with another video. In today's video, it is snowing outside currently, so it's actually the perfect time to be doing this video. I'll be sharing with you guys my fall-winter boot rotation. These are just styles and boots that I'm rocking this fall-winter. So if you're looking for a new pair of boots, maybe this video will help you out. Definitely got some good options here. But before we begin, as always, please feel free to hit that like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Instagram. See how I style all my sneakers and outfits. Out of the way, let's get into the video. So starting off with probably the most popular style of boot on this list, in my opinion, this is going to be the Bauer K6 boot. This is based on a retro hiking boot, which, as I mentioned, this style is super popular on the internet. Personally, I see them all over the place on my Instagram feed, and there's obviously many different options. There's higher price point options such as Danner, for example, or you can go with nice entry-level price point, which is this Bauer K6 boot. I got these actually last winter, so I have been wearing them for a full year, so I'll give you guys a couple quick thoughts on them. First and foremost, the price. These are $110, so like I said, very affordable. Good way to get into this style. You really don't have to break the bank if you want to experience this style. For what you get for $110, I feel like it's a really good deal. The leather on here is pretty nice, and you get a Vibram outsole. So I feel like for $110, these really can't be beat. I will say, if you do pick these up, first couple wears, these are going to be absolutely miserable on your feet. This boot is very heavy, and at first the leather is very stiff, so you can kind of put two and two together of how they're gonna feel on your feet. Honestly, it feels like you're walking around with cinder blocks on your feet. Very uncomfortable. And I actually made the mistake. The second time I wore these, I was walking outside like the whole day. I think I was at like an outlet mall, and my feet were absolutely killing me. Honestly, I wanted to buy like a cheap pair of sneakers just so I could take these boots off. But after that, they did seem to really like easing up a little bit. There definitely is a break-in period with these boots, but I think if you can get over that, this is a really good option, especially if you like this old school hiking boot aesthetic. Personally, I'm a big fan of this aesthetic. I really wanted to pick up a pair of Danners or a pair of freight caps. Those are just more expensive options. So for right now, I'm pretty good with the Bauer. So definitely, if you want a vintage style hiking boot and you don't want to spend $400, definitely recommend these Bauers. They also have a brown colorway. I'll link these down below. Next boot is the classic Timberland 6-inch work boot. Now, this is the collaboration with John. I did a whole video on these. So if you want to check that out, go back to my videos and you guys can watch the whole review on these. I've been wearing these more often. I absolutely love them. The black leather on here is phenomenal. And honestly, I think they're more comfortable than my wheat Timberlands. That's just my personal opinion, but these fit my feet way better. I'm not sure if it's because of the leather upper, but they just feel way better on feet compared to my wheat Timberlands. But obviously these are sold out now, so you can't get these unless you pay resale. But I think the Timberland 6-inch work boot in general is a classic boot. I feel like it's a good entry-level boot as well. It's pretty easy to style, and it really fits in with today's aesthetic, especially like the baggier pants. And they're always available for sale. The classic wheat ones are never gonna go out of style, and they're never gonna go out of stock. You're always gonna be able to buy them. But I know Timberland does have a lot of colors in this 6-inch work boot. So if you don't want that classic wheat pair, you could probably find a black pair or a red pair, etc. Many different options. So definitely recommend the Timberland 6-inch work boot. All right, next boot on the list is the Danner Panorama Mid. This is a recent pickup for me. I saw these on a recommendation from Street Night Live. If you don't follow that page on Instagram or Twitter, please do. They give great recommendations. I find a lot of cool stuff from there. These were on sale for $80. They originally retail at $160. Honestly, I don't think I would have paid the full price at $160. Probably would have waited, but when I saw the $80 price, I had to go ahead and try these out. I like this brown colorway with the red laces and just the hits of red on the boot. I think they look really good on feet. Now, I haven't really wore these as much as some of these other pairs here, but I will say, in the few times I did wear them, they are super comfortable. They also have an Ortholite insole, as you guys can see in there as well. So that definitely gives some added comfort to the boot. No Vibram outsole, but they do have that hiking outsole. Material craftsmanship seems to be pretty good. Once again, I haven't really wore these that much because I recently just got them like a month ago, and the weather's been pretty mild for the most part, so I really haven't broke these out. So maybe I'll have to give you guys an updated review. The suede nubuck on here feels really good. You got this leather wrapping around the toe box. Definitely worth a try, especially if you could find them on sale. They also have a low cut version as well, if that's more your thing. Yeah, I'll link these down below if you want to go check them out. Panorama mid. Next boot here is more of like a sneaker boot. Now, I've talked about these on my channel before. I've had these for 2 years, but I had to mention them because I love them so much. It's probably the most comfortable option here, and that is gonna be the Merrell Moab 2. This is the dime colorway. Now, obviously, you cannot buy these anymore. Been sold out. Collab was like 2 years ago. But anyways, I definitely recommend the Moab 2 or the Moab 3 for that matter. Definitely a good sneaker boot. If you don't want to go all in on that boot aesthetic, but you still want something that's going to act like a boot for your feet, but feel like a sneaker, this is the way to go. I mean, these things are absolute monsters. You can see I pretty much beat these up really well. Still holding up great after 2 years. And once again, I cannot emphasize this shoe is very, very comfortable. And also you got the Vibram outsole, so you know they're going to hold up. And speaking of Merrell Dime, they actually have a new collaboration. I dropped on Dime's website, but they should be dropping on Merrell pretty soon. I forgot what exact model it is. I'll throw a picture up on the screen. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of those. They kind of remind me of like a dress-up hiking shoe. You guys will know what I mean when you see the picture. But yeah, I probably won't be picking those up, but the Moab 2s definitely fire. Absolutely love wearing these. And definitely recommend picking up a Moab 2 or 3. Probably find them on sale as well. I know Merrell's always having sales, so definitely go check their website out. But anyways, Merrell Moab 2, highly recommend. The last pair here is going to be the Timberland x Aimé Leon Dore Heritage V.I.T.O boot. Now, I did a full review on these boots, so I'm not going to give you guys all the details in this video. If you guys want to see all the details of this boot, go check out that review. But what I will say, in the times I've been wearing these over the past month or so, whenever I got these, they have been super comfortable as well. And one thing I will say, this is definitely a boot you could dress up and throw a nice outfit with. Say you gotta go to a nice dinner, nice party, whatever it may be. Definitely dress this shoe up because it is all black. I mean, wearing it with a pair of pants that's kind of draped over this top, it pretty much looks like you're wearing a loafer. So if you're into loafers, this would definitely be a good boot for you. Now, obviously, the Aimé Leon Dore collaboration is sold out. So if you want this particular one, you'll have to go pay resale. But the good news is that Timberland does make this in a general release version, which is actually on sale for $110 on the Timberland website. And those also have the Gore-Tex lining as well. It's like today when it snows outside or rains, etc. If you put these on, you're gonna be good to go. Your feet are gonna stay nice and dry because they do have a Gore-Tex liner on the inside of this boot. So definitely, if you live in a wintry climate and you want a boot you could dress up, definitely recommend these. And they're also pretty comfortable if I didn't mention that. Yeah, that's gonna be my fall winter boot rotation. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. You guys let me know what you guys think about these boots in the comments. It is your boy Andrew. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.